What do you really need to enhance your studio? Is it high quality speakers? No. Is it studio quality headphones? No. This is what you need. Today I'm going to be making a beat using these high quality children's toys to prove that you don't really need to buy a bunch of expensive equipment in order to make a good beat. So I'm thinking what we can do is we can record a one shot of one of the strings on the ukulele, because I have no clue how to play the ukulele, and then we'll just make a melody out of it. All right, so let's pull up a tuner. All right, so now that we've got it tuned, let's make it a one shot. All right, so here we've got our beautiful one shot. Now I'm just gonna apply a couple of effects to make it a little bit more bearable to listen to. All right, so right here, I'm applying a denoiser as well as fresh air to boost those highs, soothe 2 to get rid of any resonant frequencies, and reverb with Valhalla Supermassive. All right, so now we've got our one shot mixed. Let's make a melody out of it. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the minor harmonic scale. That's because I wanna make a really dark, plucky string beat, and the minor harmonic scale is perfect for that sound. So I'm gonna play a chord progression going from the 1 to the 6 to the 5. All right, so right here, I'm just constructing triads based off of the root notes, and I'm offsetting some of the notes in the chords to create a sort of rhythm. I'm also adding in some notes in between to give the melody a little bit more depth. All right, so here's the melody that I've laid out. It's pretty basic, but it's something to go off of. All right, I think we'll just rock with this one melody, but I am going to try to make a bass out of this. So I'm gonna record it in, pitch it down 1 or 2 octaves, and then add in some sub frequencies. All right, so here's what it sounds like right now. Obviously lacking a bunch of sub frequencies and isn't really gonna fill the mix. But I'm adding on this plugin called RBass. I just installed it the other day, and oh my gosh, it makes my 808 sound so much better. It just introduces those super low subby frequencies, and it can also add in some high harmonic sounds to make it so that your 808s sound good on like iPhone speakers or laptop speakers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna scroll through and try to find a preset that sounds good for this. All right, so I've done the best that I can with this, and this is what our 808 is sounding like. Not incredible, but we can work with it. All right, so I had to pitch up the melody a little bit because those low basses were sounding absolutely awful. So this is what we have so far. All right, next we're gonna need a kick. I'm gonna try to get the best kick I can out of just freaking smacking this thing, but I don't expect it to be any good. All right, so right here, I'm just pitching down the kick to make a deeper sound. I'm also adding on some effects such as an EQ to take out those tonal frequencies and boost those subs. And I'm also adding on a soft clipper just to make the kick hit a little bit harder. All right, so I've actually crafted a half decent kick, surprisingly.
Sometime later.
Oh my God, bro. Okay. This is what we have so far. So far, my plan is not going how I thought it would. I thought I would make at least a decent beat out of this, and that's not going to plan so far. All right, next we're gonna need a snare. Now, I kind of just want to do a rim shot, something like, but with less tonal frequencies. All right, so here we've got a half decent rim shot. All right, and now we're gonna need some hats, and this is where our beautiful pink drum set comes into play. So because of this, I don't have to toy around with like wavetables and stuff like that. So I could just freaking, and there we have our hat. All right, so here we've got our hat sample. And now I'm just gonna add some effects like a high pass to get rid of those low resonant frequencies, and maybe even some fresh air to boost those highs a little bit. This is actually kind of a sick hi-hat. It kind of reminds me of like a drill hi-hat. And because of that, I guess I'm just gonna make it a drill sample now. So now let's just construct our hi-hat pattern. All right, so here's the hi-hat pattern that I have constructed. You know, I genuinely thought this might have been better, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not as awful as it could have been. While it may not have proven my point about not needing like crazy VSTs in order to make good beats, we ended up making something decently okay. And now that we've got it all cooked up, you can't just listen to the mix on your laptop. You gotta check it with other things too. And that is why we're busting out the Spider-Man Bluetooth headphones. Look at these beauties. I'm about to freaking replace my Sennheisers with these, I swear. Bro, where's the on button? Oh. Yo, they light up. No way. This is heat. It's time to give it a listen. If you have your own Spider-Man headphones at home, I encourage you to do the same.
Very obviously, he has gone insane.
These are like just as good as beats, I'm not gonna lie. So that is gonna conclude this video. While we didn't make absolute heat, we made something bearable to listen to. Shout out to my aunt for supplying me with all of these amazing instruments. Genuinely such a banger Christmas gift. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Feel free to subscribe as I post 2 tutorials every single week. One long one and one short one. Other than that, it's gonna be it. Peace.